Kelly Schottner is our reigning district teacher of the year. And let me tell you, whether it's Teacher Forum, whether it's a statewide initiative, whether it's a district initiative, the energy, the enthusiasm, the professionalism that she exudes is just unbelievable. She can capture a room when she goes in. She has tremendous political clout. We are so lucky to have her, and I am so excited to hear her, as our tradition, the District Teacher of the Year, will share some words of inspiration for us. So, congratulations again, Kelly, and it's all yours. Kelly Schottner.
Good morning. Ready or not, here we are. We're all at the start of another year. So welcome to a new beginning. That's really the most fabulous part about our job every year, is we essentially get to start over, get to throw out the new or the old and bring in the new and have a new beginning every single year. Not many professions have that opportunity. So teachers, principals, assistants, support personnel, district office staff, board of trustees, I hope you're looking forward to the year to come and use it to make a difference. I would first like to thank the District 6 Board of Trustees and Dr. Owens for all of the opportunities that I was provided this year. I was able to make connections across the district and across the state and gain valuable insight on current issues facing education today. I'm honored to be standing here as a representative of the teacher leaders across this district. As classroom teachers, we are so fortunate to have a voice through our teacher forum. Our district has been very supportive of our initiatives and very willing to listen to our needs and our ideas. As a result of the teacher forum, we now have common planning time. We have 9 week report cards across the district, a renewed interest in the Teacher Scholarship Forum program, a sick leave bank, and most importantly, we have an avenue to share our needs and ideas and gather information. Dr. Owens has asked for a teacher forum to research current needs across the district, so you will again have a chance to give your input. You've shared such great ideas in the past that I encourage you to share again when that opportunity arises. Some of the items we are currently working on are an instructional fair, an appropriate and effective way to convey information about current legislative issues, to get the information out to you so that we can let our government know how we feel. And, don't everybody erupt in applause at once, we're looking at possible compensation for sick day accumulation. I don't know how many of you are aware that there are districts across the state that will not even allow the formation of a teacher forum. Our district not only allows us to have a voice, but they support us and take into account our suggestions. I would like to offer our district board and our board of trustees and our district office a round of applause as a thank you for the opportunities that the forum provides. Throughout my teaching career, I've always tried to carry a no matter what attitude. Some days, it's much harder than others, but it is truly the driving force that propels me into each day. It has become my passion. I believe we would all see great benefits by blending just some of this no matter what attitude with what we do every day. Today's children require all we have to give them, no matter what. Now here's where I need some audience participation. I'll tell you what I tell my 3rd graders. If you do this enthusiastically, I talk a whole lot faster. So this is what I need for you to do. Every time I raise my hand like this, I'm going to make the sign language letters for NMW, no matter what. So that's 2 fingers over a thumb, no. 3 fingers over a thumb, matter. 3 fingers up, what. So I'd like you to do this with me. No matter what. No matter what. Now I'd like you to say that with me. Let's see how loudly you can say that. No matter what. Let's try one more time. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what children bring to the table, we must meet them where they are. We will fill their gaps. We will identify their strengths, and we will build on them. This takes everyone working together, not just the classroom teachers. Many times, our special area teachers or our elected teachers have a completely different view into the lives of our children that we teach. At Woodland Heights, our custodians even have a different view of our children, and they often help us get through to those children that we can't always reach. These staff members can provide insight from an alternative perspective, and it is so important that we keep those lines of communication open. No matter what the circumstances of their home or their background, they deserve a challenging education. The lack of experience or support from home will not deter us. At times, we let this get the best of us. Their lack of experience leads to our frustration. And add to that lack of support from home, and it can make the difficult seem nearly impossible. We need not let it deter us from the challenges we are obligated to provide. No matter what. We need to continuously move students forward, in some cases pushing, in other cases pulling, whatever it takes. Even when 3 steps forward first means 2 steps back, that 1 step in the right direction is still moving forward. Sometimes it's all of these small steps which propel us into leaps and bounds by the end of the year. No matter what, we will focus on the possibilities. We will not make excuses for their lack of ability. Instead, we will provide the tools to help them grow and improve. Have you ever stopped to think about all that we do? After-school programs, before-school programs, tutoring, speech, resource, corrective reading, pride, guidance services, horizons, art and music visions, alternative assignments, differentiation, individualization, interactive instruction, arts integration, summer school, preschool, health screenings, countless sports programs and clubs. It's exhausting to even think about that list, and I'm sure mine was not all-inclusive. But those people who are not directly involved in education, they have no idea to the extent that we will go and the opportunities that we provide. No matter what, we will always find their true beauty. We will help them see their gifts and strengths and highlight them for others to relish. As teachers, we have the ability to make or break this in students. Sometimes just knowing that we believe in them is all it takes. This isn't listed anywhere in our standards, but what a profound difference it can make in their success. No matter what, we will involve parents. We need them to support our efforts. We achieve so much more with parents as our partners. Parent involvement is critical to success. This is especially true at the elementary level. I would much rather have a parent at my side who understands the direction we are moving than one who's moving in the opposite direction with no knowledge of where we're going with their child. Even a difficult parent tends to be more receptive if they know that we have the best interests of their child in mind. We don't always have success with this, but it is sure worth the effort, whether it pays off or not. No matter what. We will have high expectations for children, even when others don't. With positive expectations come positive results. This goes hand in hand with those relationships that we build with our students. Countless times we hear stories about that one teacher that made all the difference. High expectations have a direct impact on being that one teacher. Just by a show of hands, how many of you have been that teacher? Don't be shy, you know you're out there. I'm sure many of you have been that teacher. Isn't it funny how sometimes you don't even know you're that teacher or you meant that much to a student until years later? I recently had a coworker of mine ask me, when does what I do every day pay off? When does what I do pay off? And I told her this story. After one particularly trying day at school, I made a trip to the grocery store. I noticed this beautiful blonde lady who seemed to be around every corner I turned. I didn't think too much about it until I got to the last aisle of the grocery store, and this beautiful, tall girl seemed to be staring at me, watching me, everything I did. Finally, she looks at me and asks, "Did you used to be Mrs. Schaffner?" I I still am, was my answer. At that time, she burst out into tears. I didn't quite know how to take that. She goes on to tell me that I was the teacher that made all the difference for her. You see, apparently she hated school so much that she would try to do anything to avoid going until she met me. I never knew this before that day, standing in the egg aisle of Philo. The part of this story that I left out was that moments before entering Philo, I had a pretty heavy discussion with God about my future in teaching. I asked God to make it clear to me what I should do. He certainly did. That's when this, what we do every day, all pays off. For those of you who haven't had an experience like that yet, hang in there. You are the teacher to someone, you just don't know it yet. No matter what. No matter what problem they come to us with, we can help them or find someone who can help them. We will provide the needed support. We've all seen it or heard about it, that child who got help through school, but we've also heard about the ones who didn't. How sad to think that some teacher didn't notice or didn't want to get involved and address an issue to help a child. Sure, there are times when we have to step back because we don't feel it's our place to address an issue, but we have to separate ourselves to that extreme, and we have to seriously look at who else we can get to help that child. It's only fair. As adults who most likely spend as much time with children as their parents do, we need to notice and we need to question. Joshua was a student in my second grade class. He came in very tired one day and was yawning a lot. So I just nonchalantly asked him, why are you so tired today? I certainly didn't expect to hear the answer I received. The rats were keeping me awake, he said. What if I had not asked? Then there were the bruises on James's hands that later revealed bruises on his entire body. What if someone had not noticed? Or worse, what if someone had not chosen to do anything? No matter what, we will let students see that everyone makes mistakes. It is what they learn from their mistakes and how they handle them that will define their character. No matter what, we will listen. This will show that their thoughts and ideas are important and deserve to be heard. No matter what, we will always err on the side of a child, despite the barriers that sometimes stand in our way. No matter what, even the strongest of us will fail. We will use those experiences to grow. No matter what, we will let our voices be heard. We will speak out to our friends, our co-workers, to our communities, and most importantly, to our government. No matter what we think we know, someone will show us we still have so much to learn. No matter what, 3 little words that have a great impact. If we have the courage to use them, we will see the power that they have. With that being said, I close with this short poem whose author is unknown. Be positive with your thoughts, for your thoughts become your words. Be positive with your words, for your words become your actions. Be positive with your actions, for your actions become your habits. Be positive with your habits, for your habits become your character. Be positive with your character, for your character becomes your destiny. Let our destiny be positive, no matter what. Thank you.
Outstanding Kelly, as always. I'm telling you, she is the spokesperson we need and does a tremendous job. Thank you for those inspiring words to send us off. And at this time, as tradition has it, our outgoing District Teacher of the Year will welcome in and help present our plaque to our new Teacher of the Year. And this year's District Teacher of the Year for School District 6 is Ms. Jana Lair from Jana, you probably didn't see, but you got a standing ovation when you came up, okay? And you don't have to speak right now, okay? I want to tell you, this is so rewarding, as Kelly was talking about too. Just a few short years ago, I was in student leadership classes when I was principal at Norman High School, and I would see Jana Lair in there. And Jana Bates, I called her Bates for 4 years. That's all I called her. But you just saw something special about her. She had a knack. She had a unique gift of touching and moving other people even at that time. And to see someone that could have gone into any profession and done anything to choose this is so heartwarming. So to my former student and our teacher at Anderson Mill, District Teacher of the Year, congratulations, Jana.